I'm going to teach you today how you can get, with a free account, the same level of in-depth analysis that you get with a paid chess.com account. Let's dig in. So, how are you going to get better? You're going to get better by practicing games, but not just playing and doing the same thing over and over and over again. By playing games, losing, and then understanding why you lost. Let's take a look at one of my games where I lost miserably, and then let's understand why I lost. So, yeah, let's take a look. Let's go home and take a look at my game history. So here's a game from 2 days ago and a 10-minute rapid game. Let's do a review. And so I can't do a game review because I don't have a free account. And you can see these ads everywhere to prove it. I'm not paying for a free account, for a paid account. But what I can do, I can turn in this analysis bar and I can look at this eval and I can understand where I started to lose. And so let's take a look. I'm playing with the black pieces. And by the way, I'm a 738. I'm learning, but I'm hoping that as I'm learning, I can bring you guys along with me and we can all get better together. And I think you'll learn some tips even if you're higher than I am. So, white's declining that d5 pawn. I bring out my knight, bring out the bishop, and white is already offering an exchange here. And if I accept this exchange, I'm going to double up my pawns in the c file. And so I do accept. And I've already doubled these pawns. And so I'm running into a little bit of trouble, but everything's okay. It was a pretty even game. Actually, even a little bit better for black. And so now I've got this bishop eyeing the c5 pawn. He takes, I take, castles kingside, push a pawn. Okay, now he brings the knight to threaten this bishop. How am I going to defend? I've got this pawn already set, but I think maybe I'll bring out this knight, and that was a huge mistake. So you can see this eval bar just plummet down. And so what should I have done here? I look at this eval bar and takes, 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 takes. That was an even exchange, but my position is just totally lost here. I have two doubled pawns, and I decide to castle for some protection, but there's basically no safety here. And I'm going to click through because you can see there's nothing that I figured out to do to help myself. So the rest of this game, it's just a losing battle. And you can tell these are some 738s playing. This is an ugly loss, but let's understand why. So move 9. This is really the losing move, and I would love to do this game review and see what I should have done, but without it, I've got some tips that are really going to help you. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to hit this share icon down here. You're going to go to PGN. Now this is the file that has every move, every timestamp, and it's basically like the G code for a chess game. Let's take this. We're just going to paste into ChatGPT. What is the right idea on move 9 for black? It looks like that's where I lost the game. I paste this, and let's see the answer. Thought for 22 seconds. And this is actually trash. So ChatGPT oftentimes actually puts the wrong piece in the wrong place. So it doesn't know where the pieces live. And some of this advice seems like it makes sense. But if you put into ChatGPT 4 or 5 times, you're going to get a different answer every time. And half of those times, you're going to get an impossible move. So do not use ChatGPT. What I do recommend is get yourself a Lichess account. Go to Tools, go to Analysis Board, paste in the PGN file. And now we've got the whole game here where we can analyze for free. And so here's my eval bar, and we can see what all of these best moves would have been. Oh, and we get a flip board. I'm sorry. So, all right, I was playing with the black pieces. So we can see the eval bar, pretty even, normal stuff. Critical moment, and that is where the game is just about lost. And so now what should I have done? So Lichess is telling me take, take, take. And now what's the difference? I have a protected and a strong center of the board. And I'm actually in slightly better position than white. That doesn't mean a lot when we're both in our 700s. But even as white threatens this pawn, I'm totally fine. White delivers a check. And I'm still protecting this bishop, totally fine. With the king. And the rest of this game is just pretty safe. So yeah, that's my advice is you don't have to pay for a paid subscription on chess.com to get that kind of analysis. You can get this analysis for free on Lichess. Just paste in that PGN file and you can study the game on your own. And that's how you're going to get better. That's how I'm going to get better. So I hope that helped you guys. I hope that's a good tip. So keep practicing, keep getting better, and hang in there. Please like and subscribe. Accidental Brilliancy Chess. Have a good one. Thanks, guys.